Call it intuition, call it a spiritual gift, say it's discernment, say it's witchcraft. I really don't care what you want to call it, but it is something that I have had my entire life. This is not something I've asked for. This is not something I've ever talked about. I've literally gone to my psychiatrist and been like, hey, is this something that I'm just imagining in my head that I've had since I was a little girl? Or is this from trauma that I've had my entire life? Because I'm honestly not sure. Now, she seems to think that this is something that I've just been built with, okay? This is not something that I've gained over time, but the situations that I've been in because of the trauma that I've had have only heightened these type of senses that I've had. And I'm going to give you a couple different scenarios and tell you why people who are begging for discernment, people who are begging for intuition, who think this is some sort of psychic ability that's going to be so much fun, are about to get their asses kicked if the universe actually decides to give it to them. You think it's fun having family members with a new boyfriend or a girlfriend bring them to you and introduce them to you, and the second that you see them and you clock them in the room, you can feel how gross they feel on you. You already know that they're going to hurt that person that you love. You already know that they're going to do bad things to them. But how can you tell them that again? Because you've already talked to them about people in the past before and they haven't listened to you, and they're tired of hearing you say bad things are going to happen to them with the people that they love. And can't you just let things happen how they're supposed to happen for once? Like, can't you just let things be? That's really fun to have people not want to fucking bring people around you because they know that you know exactly who they are and they don't want to fucking hear it. That includes your kids too, okay? Because you're going to tell your kids 1,000,001 times how shitty that friend is and how they shouldn't be friends with them and how they're going to fucking hurt them. And it doesn't hurt you any less when your kid's sobbing on the bed because they're not going to listen to you. They're a fucking kid and they want to have friends and they need those experiences and they have to go through those breakups anyway and those heartbreaks from those friendships being lost because those are lessons that we learn in life, right? But why should I as a parent have to feel doubly bad because I already fucking knew that this stuff was going to happen? Think about it being in a business meeting and sitting across from someone who makes your fucking skin crawl, who I can only explain feels like the outside of a snake, slithery and wet, and just you're not able to grasp them because you can see that their soul is fucking gross and grimy, but everybody around them loves them because they think that they're great and they have all these wonderful ideas and they do this stuff, but you can see the fucking evil that lives inside of them. You can see that. And you can feel that, and you have to sit with it and not say anything because you look like the crazy person for knowing that that person is crazy, but you can't say anything about it. But this is my favorite one. My favorite one is knowing who fucking hates you in the friend group without them even having to say anything. They don't even have to talk behind your back to other people within that group or outside of that group. You can smell it on them like a fucking cancer. It's like a disease. You can sense it from them. And this is something that you want. This is the ability you want to have. Well, fucking have fun with it, sweetie, because tell ya, from experience, it really fucking sucks at times. And if the universe does decide to give your vessel a gift of this magnitude, you better fucking do the right thing with it. Because if you don't, it will bite you in the ass when you don't listen to it. Trust me, it has happened to me more times than once. And I had to beg the universe for forgiveness and ask them to allow me to keep my discernment and promise them that I will never, ever fucking misuse it ever again. And I have it. And I promise you, you will misuse it and it will bite you. So just be prepared. If you really want it, it will fucking come for you.